What is up, folks? This is Arikast, and welcome back to Terraria 1.3. Alright, so I ended up fighting a few more mimics. I fought a couple of the crimson ones, and got some tendon hooks, which I didn't really want. Now, why didn't I want them? Because I had already gotten an illuminant hook. So unfortunately those didn't do me any good, and I ran out of Souls of Night, which is unfortunate, but hey, that's the way it goes. But I did get the illuminant hook, so we could finally replace our slime hook. Now this one is quite a bit better. It has 10 more range than the slime hook does, and it shoots a bit faster. It actually shoots let's say at, what, 133% of the speed that the slime hook shoots. So, that's pretty nice. But yeah, I also got a demonic flying knife, which is kind of cool. It just kind of follows your cursor around and just ricochets against things. So that's kind of neat. Oh, perfect. Yeah. This one actually might be kind of useful against the twins. I'm kind of thinking. We're gonna have to see. Of course, I haven't tried it yet against the twins, but it might be useful. We'll see. I've got 7 mechanical worms. We're gonna use a decent bit of them probably this episode. I don't expect to kill the boss on the first try. We'll see. I ended up getting some archery potions. Those are just what I had. Some inferno potions, which ignite nearby enemies, which I think will be great for this because, each segment is considered, a different, enemy. So I think that'll be pretty nice. And I also got my magic quiver out, which increases the damage of arrows, and increases the chance to not consume the arrow, which is nice. Unfortunately, I don't have enough adamantite to get the arrow helmet, but I think we'll be okay. And I finally redid my wings and got 4 defense on them, which I was so happy about because it costs like 16 gold per reforge on them, and I reforged them at least 10 times. And I was constantly getting like 1% stuff, or like plus 1 defense, or, plus 1% damage or movement speed. And I was like, I am spending so much money on this. And then all of a sudden 4 defense popped up and I was like, yes! Sorry about that. Throat's a little bit scratchy today, unfortunately, but yeah, it's okay. Alright, so pretty soon we should be getting the nighttime sounds. And we can summon this guy pretty soon. Oh crap. Okay, so the air is getting colder around you. You know what that means? And that means that what is likely the hardest of the 3 is going to come after me. So I'm trying my best to summon this worm, but he won't let me. You gotta love that. That's just so awesome. But yes, Skeletron is coming after me. Skeletron Prime. No fun. No fun. Actually, it's probably going to be pretty interesting. We're going to have to see. All the buffs that I have should be useful against him, but we're going to have to see. Alright, so I will be back in just a second because I've really got a cough. So, okay, folks. Sorry about that. Let's get all you guys, just because. So, I really need a new minion, and there are a couple that I can get from the spider things. So, I'm probably going to be doing that pretty soon, because this guy, he just doesn't do much damage. Oh, hello, Skeletron Prime. Alright, let's try and use you. Buff. So... ow. This guy hurts. I mean, that's kind of expected, but holy cow. So, I've already got one of his hands down pretty far. Let's heal. and that takes me up to max health. So this is kind of a spammy weapon, but it seems to be working pretty well against this guy. Basically, what this does is allows me to focus on movement, which is actually really nice, because holy cow, this is... I'm at a loss for words. Because I've got all these hands flying around, and holy cow, there's a lot of stars going around, isn't there? Alright, and avoiding bombs, and actually this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. But I'm just waiting for him to have a new phase. I don't think he does. I think the eyeballs are the only ones that have new phases. Which is nice, because this guy would be so much harder. Yeah, this actually isn't bad at all. Maybe it... oh, I don't know. The eyes, the twins are, like, the hardest, it seems, by a long shot. Let's go to heal again. Because I want to be safe. And even though he's pretty low in health, yeah, he's actually not as scary as I expected he would be. I mean, granted, this weapon is kind of OP against things that have multiple instances of themselves. I'm just going to switch back to this. Like, multiple bodies. So I think we're going to absolutely tear up the Destroyer. Because this guy was kind of a pushover. I mean, really? Holy cow. That was so much easier than I thought it would be. I thought we would just get destroyed. Ooh, a clock. Nice. I'm trying to collect all of my items to get the Ox Shield, but it's a long journey. Alright. That one's immunity is slow, so that's pretty cool. Alright, right-click treasure bag. Alright, so we got the battery piece, which is a part of the mechanical minecart, which is the hardest, or the highest level of cart. Now, should we try to do a mechanical worm? I kind of feel that it's going to disappear on us. Did we not get any hallowed bars? That's weird. Oh, they're right there. Okay. I just didn't get many of them. Okay, why not? We've got 7 of them. Let's just see how it is. Unfortunately, the moon is in a phase that I can't see it. And holy cow, yeah, that's doing a whole lot of damage, but I can't fly forever. Yeah, that hurt. I probably should have waited until I was full health. Come heal, shall we? But yeah, that's doing a ton of damage to him. Holy cow. I need to come over here so I can actually land. Oh, we've got lots of hearts. Nice. But yeah, he's a pushover. I mean, this bow is completely OP when it comes to this guy. I kind of figured it would be, but, I mean, that's why I wanted to get it. This guy's going to be an excellent source of hallowed bars and the like. So, yeah, that was crazy easy. So, 2 bosses in 1 night. Nice. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock? I think we can do 1 more of those guys. Why not? Okay. I was about to say, I'm hoping that I have enough health, because I didn't pay attention. So, we thankfully do. Heal. Yeah, let's go ahead and buff again. And that's setting them all on fire, so I'm doing so much damage to him at the moment. That's just crazy. Alright, let's pick up hearts. Yeah. This is silly. This is really silly. Can I heal again? Yes, I can. Unfortunately, I'm stuck underneath him, which means I can't attack the eyeballs that are shooting lasers at me. But he's dead. Yeah. Goodbye. Let's kill the last of you. Goodbye. Alright, so that was actually kind of crazy. I expected it to be pretty easy, but I didn't expect it to be quite that easy. I mean, yeah, on both of those bosses, to be honest. So, the twins absolutely massacre me. But those two, not so much. Which, I'm kind of fine with that. I mean, really. But we're going to see what we've got in the bags. Let me go ahead and head inside. That way I don't have friends trying to visit death and destruction on me. Alright. And I've got a ring going around me. Alright, so let's go ahead and just move some of this stuff. That way it's easier to see. Oh, I haven't opened the bags yet. I was like, I still only have 22? Alright, so what do we get? We got Soul of Might. When we got Soul of Fright from Skeleton Prime. And we also got the wagon piece. So we've got two pieces. We need the third piece from the twins to get the last piece. So we're going to have to figure out something to do with them. I think it would be pretty good to get a gun and get some chlorophyte bullets. And I think that's pretty much the way I need to go for the twins. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to get massacred over and over again. Just because it is expert mode and they have so much health. Oh my gosh, they have so much health. It's 46. Now I've got 78. So we also got... I saw a mask in there. A destroyer mask. That's okay. I don't think I'll wear that. The masks are kind of cool, but not really my thing. What else did we get? I'm not seeing what else I got. I got more hallowed bars, and oh, okay, so Soul of Might, and it's stacked. Okay, so I think that, oh, we got some more potions too. That was what the other thing was. I was like, I know there was some more things that we got, but the mnemonic flying knife actually might help us out against the twins a bit. But we're going to have to see about that. I'm kind of more banking on the chlorophyte than I am on the flying knife because I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It might do really well, but I need to have a backup because I don't want to go in and, you know, try out something new and then not have, you know, something else that I can fall back on. So I'm going to organize some of this stuff in my chests, and then I'll be back with you guys, probably at nighttime, maybe to take on the twins. We'll have to see. So I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty folks, so I wanted to show you guys a couple things. I've been combining some of my immunity pieces, and so far I've gotten the medicated bandage, which is the Bezoar and the adhesive bandage. And I've got the plan, which was the clock that we just picked up, as well as the trifold map. So I've got those two so far. I've got the Nazar, but I am still missing several pieces. I need armor polish, vitamins for the armor bracing, and I need a megaphone. So I'm about halfway there-ish. A little bit more than halfway there. So we're making progress, which is the important thing. Now I will be so happy once I get all of this because there are some debuffs that are absolutely horrible. Like the one that the armor polish helps out with, which basically cuts my defense in half. That's really rough. But yeah. Alright, so also let's take a look and see what we can make with the hallowed bars. I don't know that I have enough to make the armor set completely. Let's go ahead and look. Alright. Alright, so we've got the hallowed mask, which takes 12 bars, as well as the other helmet types. We've got the plate mail, which takes 24, and the leggings, which take 18. So that should be fine. Well, that's 24, 34, 42, and 54. Yeah, so that's not bad. we can make the pickaxe axe, which is actually really nice. That's 200% pickaxe power. Not going to do the Drax. We've talked about that before. But I need Souls of Sight to be able to do that. Do I need anything else? No, just the bars for those. I can make a repeater, which I'm not going to do. I can make an Excalibur, which compared to its cousin is really crap. But it only takes 12 bars, which isn't bad. And it does a lot of damage. I might think about making that. I also want to make a few more pieces of gear that I haven't made in the past. They're normal mode stuff, but they make a hard mode item. You might know what I'm talking about. Gungear? Gungear? Which is actually really good. It's not as good as the... Was it Mosh? I think that might be what it's called. It's the Mushroom Spear. I'm not sure about that name though. Optic Staff is what I want to make. But we need Souls of Sight. So this will give us a new minion which basically summons the twins to fight for you. I mean, that's what it says. But they're little bitty tiny twins, which are... I think that's kind of a neat idea. And we can also do a Pumpkin Moon Medallion, which I don't have any pumpkins. And I don't have any ectoplasm. That's a long way away. Because I need to fight Plantera before I can get the dungeon to open up for me. So, obviously the dungeon's already open, but the hard mode dungeon version. So, we might do some armor. That's what, 15 defense versus... Oh, 16? Really? 12 defense versus 11? Huh. I didn't realize that. Alright, so what is it compared? 24 and 10 and 10. Huh. So, I guess they're kind of comparable. So I'm going to stick with what I've got. That seems reasonable to me. The thing is that it's much easier to get hallowed bars than it is to get the other set, but I don't really... the reason I was thinking about making this stuff is because, well, one, I thought it was much better than it is. I don't know, that's... 7 crit versus 6 increased damage, and 7 increased damage and 8 movement. Okay, so it's a little bit better at the loss of just like 3, a little more than that. About 3 defense, but a little bit more than that, I think. I'm gonna have to think about that. But yeah, the reason I was thinking about it mainly is because I wanted to be able to switch between helmet types. And the adamantite is so much harder to find than the hallowed bars. Because I can just kill the destroyer over and over again. And that's, you know, real easy, so. I'm sorry, my throat is extremely irritated right now, so I doubt I will be recording for the next couple of days, but that shouldn't cause a gap in content for you guys. We'll see. I'm gonna have to think about that stuff. If you're wondering, the light discs are basically kind of like this guy. They're basically boomerangs, but you can stack up to 5 of them. So you can have 5 of them being thrown out at once, which is really neat. I kind of think that's where the yo-yo idea kind of came from. Because I know people really like the light discs, and they do a good amount of damage, and they're melee damage, so that's something that's good for us. I'll have to think about it. But I'll be back with you guys in just a second, and we'll continue on from there. Alrighty folks, so I've been doing pretty well so far, but I was kind of afraid to hit the record button because that's usually when I die. So I started out with a little boomerang kind of thingy that I mentioned I would use, but it didn't work out all that great, so I'm just using the bow, and it's worked out decently well so far. Heal. Phew. The jungle grows restless. Alright, so now we've got the hard mode jungle stuff. Alright. Oh my gosh. I am so happy to have that over with. Alright, so I tried to get the chlorophyte, but as some of you know, this one actually doesn't mine up chlorophyte. I thought it did, but it doesn't. That was kind of frustrating, because I was all excited to get chlorophyte stuff. Well, now I can. But, yeah. So, we're gonna have to go make the hallowed pickaxe axe. Which I can do now that I've killed the twins, so yeah. I'll probably kill them again in the future, because that actually wasn't too bad. So if I have some better armor, then it should be fine. Why don't we go ahead and kill the worm, because that one's just silly. Oh, and I got the laser shooting eyeball guy's trophy, so I just need the trophy from the other one then. The fire spitting nasty one that we ended up with last. Alright, so treasure bag, what do we get? We got Soul of Sight, 29 hallowed bars, and our mechanical wheel piece, which will allow us to make the mechanical minecart. Cool. Yeah, this is what I started off with first, the flying knife, but it just wasn't doing that much damage. And then I switched over to the bow, and it was just kind of destroying them. So, I was pretty happy about that. Alright, let's see here. We also got a twin mask. Oh, that's gross. That's really gross. Alright, yeah, not using that. I've actually got most of the masks now, which is kind of interesting because I wasn't really wanting any of them. But, yeah, whatever. Eater of Souls, Destroyer. Alright, so I'm wondering where I put the other pieces. Did I put them over here? Yeah, I did. Okay, and let's go ahead and get... let's do this. And then let's get our hallowed bars. They're right here. And get might and fright. I shouldn't need these, I don't think. Alright, so let's come up here and make our pickaxe axe. And now we can mine chlorophyte. Woohoo! And get the chlorophyte bullets and combine them with the gun, the Mega Shark. Yeah. And I'd love to combine them with the chain gun, but I don't think we get that for a little while. But yeah, here's the mechanical minecart. So let's go ahead and make it. It's made of these 3 pieces by themselves. And we'll replace our crummy old normal minecart. And we'll see how fast it goes in just a second. Trying to think, is there anything else I really want to make at the moment? So this stuff was pretty on par, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'll need to make Excalibur later, but not having Knight's Edge is not gonna, and plus I haven't done the Hallowed, or not Hallowed Moon, but darn it, my mind is just going completely blank. Solar Eclipse, there we go. Haven't done that yet, so not really much point to it if I don't have the Broken Hero Swords. Alright, so let's come down here, and I want to check out this minecart, because if it makes it super fast to get across the map, then... Oh yeah, holy cow! Got a rocket jet behind me. It's actually probably kind of nauseating to watch, because the stuff's going by so fast, it's like, it's just a blur. It's just a blur to me. So, since you guys aren't controlling it, I imagine it's worse. And that actually kind of hurts me quite a bit. Alright, so these knives actually they were keeping up with me when I was on the normal minecart. So now you can see how much faster that I'm moving. But yeah. Alright, so, oh, here's the hallowed, by the way. Alright, so, and let's go over here, and we're just going to keep going. But, actually, no, I can do this on camera, because I haven't done this on camera yet. I haven't gone the whole way. Oh, we're already in the jungle. Hey, look at that. Alright, so, after some chlorophyte, and actually, hey, look at here. There's some chlorophyte. Awesome. Oh, well, I was going to kill him, but I guess I don't have to. Oh, that's not going to work very well down here. Took basically my full mana pool to kill him. Actually, you know what? That is a problem. I mean, I can bombard things that are above me, but yeah, that's going to be a problem for fighting archers and the like down here. I have to think about what I want to... Oh, actually, I can just do this. Okay. I don't even know why I was worried about it. Used to melee weapons actually being melee is the thing, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to mine up some chlorophyte. Doing this. And then I guess I will be back with you guys. Sound good? Alright. See you in a minute. Alrighty, folks. So we have a blood moon going on. That's actually not what I was planning on, you know, doing, but whatever. Alright, so we've got our illegal gun parts. We've got our mini shark. We've got plenty of souls of might. It takes 20. And we've got 5 shark fins, which is exactly what it takes. So let's go ahead and get out of here and go make our new gun. And I think this is actually the first gun that I've... No, I used the other one from the Brain of Cthulhu a little bit. Not a lot, but Mega Shark. So 26 range damage. Kind of meh, but do I have any ammo down here? I should have ammo somewhere. I just am not quite sure where. Okay, silver bullets is fine. Which adds an extra 9, so not bad. Look how fast this thing shoots. So this is why its damage is fairly low. It definitely makes up for it. If you add the chlorophyte bullets, it has homing bullets that shoot that fast. So that's what I wanted to do with the twins, but unfortunately it didn't work out. That's too bad. But we can also make something else that will help us out quite a bit. And I will show you what that is. I actually don't have it set up, but I just remembered that I could make it. Because I was thinking about it earlier, but we're going to stick that down there for now. I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, oh, holy crap, I can finally make it because I finally killed all 3 of them. Alright, so sight, fright, and might. And is it my piggy bank? Might be my piggy bank. Or I can use, I think I have more than one of them, of a certain type of them. Where is it? There we go. Here's the ranger one. And yeah, I think it is in my bank. Alright, so we should be able to, yep, combine all 3 of these into the Avenger emblem. Now, you used to have to combine all 3 of the different types, but now you don't. So, Avenger emblem. Oh, how'd you get in here? You probably flew up from here. But yeah, so it does slightly less damage than the emblems by themselves, but it increases overall damage, so I don't have to have the, like, one of each type to increase damage by 15%, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, let's see, think of anything else. Oh, actually, I can go ahead and do, I think I need these 2 to get the higher version of it. Actually, should need this over here. No? I'm gonna have to look at that. So I will be right back, and then I'm gonna figure out exactly what I need, because I'm thinking of something along these lines, but I'm not sure. So I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Alrighty, folks. Oh, that's getting annoying. So the third thing that I needed, or fourth, I guess, depending on how you look at it, was the set of feral claws. Okay, so I'm going to need to have more than one of these to keep the functionality. So the 12% increased damage, because it turns over to melee after I end up doing this. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so... interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this, which combined the power glove and the feral claws and the glove that I was using. And then those combine with the Avenger emblem to do 12% increased damage and melee speed. Cool. And then you can actually stack the different versions of the items that you get with the Avenger emblems, and say you could do a mechanical glove and a fire gauntlet. But once I do the fire gauntlet, it increases melee damage only. So I'm not sure that I really want to do that. Especially since I already have Shadow Flame. So what I'm thinking about doing is just leaving this off and using the glove. So I put this on and been using that for the poison immunity, and say get rid of the bloom. And yeah, and then all of a sudden I have a lot of damage, a heck of a lot of damage. Does it show up there? I think it does. Yeah, so that increases by 5 more damage. So, not bad. And it is dark, and it is raining, and it's a blood moon, and it's scary outside. But I really want to get a Nimbus Rod, so I've been coming out here and attacking things occasionally. So, yeah. Oh, I actually got my 50th kill on the possessed armors. So, they should die pretty quickly now. Comparatively quickly. Because they did take forever to kill, so yeah. I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, though. So next time, maybe we'll fight Plantera? We'll see. I'm kind of scared of Plantera, because she was already pretty hard. But we'll see. I'd like to get a set of Shroomite armor in the next episode. So if I can do that, then we'll probably go ahead and fight her. But we'll see. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, have a wonderful day.